To be honest with you, I always have mixed feelings about the Peel Sessions records. I mean, I'm glad that they exist and so forth, but I don't have very much to do with it. I mean, this one I didn't even know was coming out, to be absolutely honest with you. Truman's Water, of course, and that track was, what was it, All Wet West of Washington. Here's another one from Fades In. You get it out of your system, kid. That shrieking session, the track's called Silverhead. Last night we had a...
Mopembo na kei yo batela kashima natikali yo mokumba ya libota nanga mama nakolala tawa na kei nakozonga mopembo ezali liwate nakozonga sala keba na bangu na batikali sima foto na yo epananga elili na motema mama. Oh mama nanga pepa ekomi motika makanisi ezongi mboka kokanisa sheri nalelela nani ye mosala oyo kamwa mosala oyo lokola soda nakotika yanga baboti nake mosika lelo awa lobi kuna mosala ebengi ye nakozonga o mobembo nake nsima nango batelaka mama Epainga na ke moluka mama pato bokolo bana iyo mama iyo lela iyo mama iyo lela iyo mama iyo lela iyo mama iyo lela saki baboni ngala saki bakata ya mama iyo lela nalalia shari na kabutu mapila iyo mama iyo lela Mama yolela Yo Mama yolela Didi kinwani Nanyakwami Yenga yawa Sango ya sheri Baby si motema wa Mama yolela Musika nazali makamisido banza yo Mama yolela Sokili kambo nanango asalisa Mama yolela Inda basango
tindaka mikanda natindi maloba epai ya santosi mutubila mana nyako ya miema
Shongwele mama, c'est des pochettes. C'est le bamba nous, Polino. Des pasconinga, Montana, Kambumbayi. Yaya na bisae. Michi kitako. Banango, Maya mabea. Sukuma, 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 sukuma. Mete chiwa. Mete Vanessa Musu.
What a great voice. That's Reddy Amici and Nakazongo from an LP called Prudent.
একটা সত্যি কথা যে জন পিল হচ্ছে বুড়া আর মোটা, Stubu o Kubvalo Gan Radio e Baje, Jao Johnny Jao.
Got to have it. Got to have it. Got to have it. Got to have it.
That's for Melissa and Russell, currently speeding towards Peel Acres with tea on their minds, I don't doubt. That's Joe on Awesome Records, I mean J.O. Panic is the title of it. Before that session, and Why Should I?
Come on, the club is open. Come on, the club is open. When I was 5 years old, my daddy bought a farm located between Barbertown, Baptisttown, and Frenchtown, New Jersey. In Frenchtown, I could never find a Frenchman. In Baptisttown, there was more Catholics than what there was Baptists. And in Barbertown, there was a beer joint, but no barber.
The first track was from Guided by Voices from the Alien Lanes LP. Then you could hardly have missed the voice of Buddy Max musing on his childhood from the LP I Love Miss America. I was raised in Frenchtown, New Jersey. That's America's singing flea market cowboy, of course. You hardly need me to remind you. And then it was the... track's called Slash. This is Cut to It by Underground Science on...
Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Gramophone record. Echobelly from the 93 album Star and Feed the Tree, which I'll dedicate to the striking horticulturalists at Kew Gardens who appear to be paid a pittance as custodians of our botanical heritage. I was actually reading about some of the fascinating flowers and plants that they care for, one of which is called Aristolochia grandiflora, described thus: looks like a toilet, smells disgusting, has the colour of rotting flesh and is pollinated by flies.
Hiya, Mark!
Put me down for a couple of bunches. I think there's a growth market here. Ideal Valentine bouquet for someone who's just chucked you. Before that, from 1959, Something Else by Oklahoma-born first-generation rockabilly rebel Eddie Cochran, scheduled to be on the tour with Buddy Holly, during which the fatal plane crash occurred. And having avoided that, bad luck, then died in a car crash in Wiltshire in 1960, which just goes to show if your number's on it, you've just got to accept what's coming your way, as opposed to the National Lottery, which if your 3 numbers are on it, you've got to accept that nothing's coming your way, possibly. Because if too many winners were to probably win too many prizes, maybe, then it's just feasible that there might not possibly be enough dosh, and therefore it could, perhaps, in theory, make the prizes a bit smaller. But it probably won't happen, because they're not sure, but the odds are pretty certain to be stacked against it, but they can't be entirely confident about this, because they haven't actually worked the odds out yet. God, it's such a precise science, isn't it? Anyway, we've apparently only got ourselves to blame, because we're winning too much, because, quote, people are not selecting their numbers randomly. Oh, right, so it's our fault. Well, fair enough. I'd like everyone listening who's made a few quid to write to poor old Camelot apologising for winning. And from now on, let's make sure all our numbers are random, like the rules. From Glasgow, those are... Ooh! Sorry, got a frog in my throat. Those are the Secret Goldfish, with a new single on the Creeping Bent label, and that is called Venus Bonding. Right, that's just a great single, isn't it? Echobelly and Dark Therapy. I'll play that for Sophie.
15 pets after he died, leaving them without food. Now, let that be a lesson to you. If you have pets, even if they're soft and furry, they're going to get hungry.
Don't die.
So, well, if you do die, leave food. And
yeah, absolutely.
What do they go for first, then? Like the belly?
I would think, yeah.
But almost totally eaten. I mean, is that bones? Imagine, if you will.
Horrible, horrible. Right, we're going to get
nightmares now.
Right, indeed.
The New York judge who freed British woman Caroline Beale has severely criticised her parents after they attacked the American justice system. Caroline from Essex admitted killing her newborn baby. Her parents can't believe the court case took 18 months. Judge Robert Hannafay says it doesn't matter what they think.
Protecting the children rather than excusing the killer is our primary focus in this country. I can't fathom characterizing such a goal as either barbaric or uncivilized.
The White House has condemned China for testing missiles near Taiwan. Beijing lays claim to the island and is thought to be putting the pressure on authorities there ahead of the Taiwanese elections. And President Clinton could be about to step into the Middle East peace process again. He's considering whether to go on an anti-terrorism conference in Egypt next week. Here, the government may cut the rights of workers at small firms. It's just one option revealed in a leaked letter between two top Tories. John Major says it won't be part of a package to be announced on Monday. You could get your say on a single European currency sooner than you think. The government's hinting that a referendum may be weeks rather than months away. It's back to work as usual for the Waleses tonight. Princess Diana's been dazzling hundreds of guests at a charity dinner at Harrods. The Prince went to the premiere of the film Restoration to mark 100 years of British cinema. Earlier, he had again urged modern architects to brush up on their acts in his own brand of Prince's English.
If we do not rise to this challenge, we will see the continuing uglification of the Britain we all love.
Tennis star Andre Agassi won the most important love match of his career. He asked actress Brooke Shields to marry him, and she said yes. Radio 1 News.
I've been a temptress too long. Yes. Give me a reason to love you. Give me a reason to be a woman. I just wanna be a woman. From this time unchained, we're all looking at a different picture through this new frame of mind. 1,000 flowers could bloom. Move over and give us some room, yeah. Give me a reason to love you. Give me a reason to be a woman. I just wanna be a woman. So don't you stop being a man. Just take a little look from outside when you can. So a little tenderness. No matter if you cry. Give me a reason. I just wanna be a woman. So I wanna be a woman. This is the beginning of forever and ever. It's time to move on. So long. I'm so tired of playing with this bow and arrow. Gonna give my heart away. Leave it to the other girls to play. For I've been a temptress too long. Yes. Give me a reason to
Ah, right. Now then.
Why must you record my phone calls? Are you planning a bootleg LP? Said you've been threatened by gangsters. Now it's you.
Right, those are the Specials and Gangsters' debut single from 1979. And on the other side, Lars, was...
What?
Oh, right, you've got a microphone.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, it sounds fantastic as well. Really
I
good.
had a word with my agent and he's been kicking out.
Right, it's lovely. The things are being sort of constructed as we go.
Can't we move to a new studio now?
I think. Are you going to do the story so far, or have you left your carefully honed and prepared script in the other room?
No, it's all in here, mate.
In where's
In
that?
where?
Oh, right.
In that cupboard.
And, what it is... No, I'll do this if you want me to do it. Now, basically, it's Kojak, right? It's a bald guy. And he's a bit fat and that. He had a record in the chart. Anyway, and he's out on the streets, right? And something happened to this bloke. He was selling Brook Bonds or something. And he was a guy called Harry Fingers. Staff that, and he shot him. Then he shot a policewoman who was a bit fit. Anyway, she went to hospital and he took her a copy of Razzle and some grapes. Because I don't know about it. Anyway, and what happened then was it turns out that the bloke who shot the copper, it was his wife. The copper was his wife.
Wow.
And they'd been divorced. It's a fantastic story.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and then what happened basically was they went to see her in hospital, Kojak and that, and then Harry went home to meet his wife, and he shot her! He's bonkers! And that's where we pick up tonight.
Blummin' heck, Lars.
Dr. Crowley to emergency. Dr. Robinson, call extension 49. Dr. McDonald to maternity.
Theo, over here.
Why, Captain McNeil, out making your rounds?
I hate these hospitals. I hate having to wait for status reports on wounded officers.
What's the word?
It's not as serious as they first thought. She took one to the shoulder and the other creased her arm. Theo, what in the world was she doing in that alley?
I don't know, Frank. As a matter of fact, there's a lot I don't know about this shooting that bothers me.
Like what, for instance?
Like a dead Marty Fingers, for one, Frank. These guys are the peaceful end of the business. They never carry guns. These are the white-collar boys. You know, everything clean as a whistle.
Maybe got knocked off by a mugger.
No way, Frank.
What makes you so sure?
She does.
Mary Bryant?
Yeah.
What could she have to do with this?
She's a cop, Frank. She was in the right place at the wrong time. Now, she must have seen the first shooting and then gone after the gunman.
I don't follow any of this, Theo.
Don't you see? She had the payoff staked out from the very beginning, alone. And that's the first violation of department regulations. Second, she corners a man with a gun, has him in her sights, and he manages to squeeze off 2 shots at her.
What's so unusual about that, Theo? It happens.
Lieutenant Kojak, come to the phone. Lieutenant Kojak, please come to the phone.
It's over there at the nurse's station.
This is Lieutenant Kojak.
Lieutenant, this is Crocker.
Well, what have you got?
A bundle, Lieutenant. We got an address on Creeksfield from records. Turned out to be his girlfriend's apartment, a Jean Lewis.
Check it out.
We did. The Lewis girl is dead. Same as Fingers. Shot at close range. The place was a mess. But we found a receipt from a travel agency. 2 seats on a Trans-Latin Airlines to Brazil for tonight at 11 p.m.
It's 10:15 now. Call airport security and alert them. Then you meet me at Kennedy.
Lieutenant, there's one more thing.
Out with it, Bobby.
We pulled Mary Bryant's package from personnel.
Anything about her current assignment?
No, sir, but she was married to Harry Creeksfield from 1959 to 1963.
See, I knew that. I knew that they were married.
I know, yeah.
I let the cat out of the bag, didn't I?
Well,
I hope I didn't spoil it for you.
We have to really calm down. We've already been told off for being too hysterical.
Well,
Phil Newboy's been in and he's been shaking his rod of iron.
I know.
Is that what that was?
He's brought in the magic sponge. And a bit low here all the time. I feel a bit low.
It was my life for that long. I'm going one, trying to get
if I have to move them, I usually like to get them in a headlock. There's not a lot they can do. You're running them out, so they're too busy, right, trying to wonder where their feet are going, right?
Now, this is an excellent single that. It comes out on Monday on the Costermonger label. A band from Manchester called Brassy, and that is called Boss. Our guest reader this week has been resident poet Ian Macmillan, reading from Malcolm Lowry's Under the Volcano. Malcolm Lowry was born just down the road from me in Wallasey on the Wirral. And in case you've missed all the readings this week, I'll sort of give you a little précis of what it's about. Under the Volcano. It is the day of death in Mexico, and stranded in the colourful fiesta gaiety, Jeffrey Firmin, ex-consul, ex-husband and alcoholic and ruined man, lives out the last day of his life. Drowning himself in mezcal while his former wife and half-brother look on, powerless to help him, the consul has become an enduringly tragic hero, and his story, an overwhelming image of one man's agonised journey towards Calvary, the prophetic book for a whole generation.
He could go no farther. Exhausted, helpless, he sank to the ground. No one would help him, even if they could. Now he was the one dying by the wayside, where no good Samaritan would halt. Though it was perplexing there should be this sound of laughter in his ears, of voices. He was being rescued at last. He was in an ambulance, shrieking through the jungle itself, racing uphill past the timberline towards the peak. And this was certainly one way to get there. While those were friendly voices around him, Jacques and Vigil, they would make allowances, would set Hugh and Yvonne's mind at rest about him. No se puede vivir sin amar, they would say, which would explain everything, and he repeated this aloud. How could he have thought so evil of the world when succour was at hand all the time? And now he'd reached the summit. Yvonne, sweetheart, forgive me. Strong hands lifted him. Opening his eyes, he looked down, expecting to see below him the magnificent jungle, the heights, Pico de Orizaba, Malinque, Cofe de Perote, like those peaks of his life conquered one after another before this greatest ascent of all had been successfully, if unconventionally, completed. But there was nothing there. No peaks, no life, no climb. Nor was this summit a summit exactly. It had no substance, no firm base. It was crumbling too, whatever it was, collapsing, while he was falling into the volcano. He must have climbed it after all, though now there was this noise of foisting lava in his ears, horribly. It was an eruption. Yet no, it wasn't the volcano. The world itself was bursting into black spouts of villagers catapulted into space, with himself falling through it all, through the inconceivable pandemonium of a million tanks, through the blazing of 10 million burning bodies, falling into a forest, falling. Suddenly, he screamed, and it was as though this scream were being tossed from one tree to another as its echoes returned. Then, as though the trees themselves were crowding nearer, huddled together, closing over him, pitying. Somebody threw a dead dog after him down the ravine.
Ian Macmillan, reading from Under the Volcano by Malcolm Lowry.
Sorry.
But anyway, she's revising for exams.
The New York judge who released Caroline Beale, the British woman who pleaded guilty to manslaughter after the death of her newborn baby, has attacked her parents for criticising American justice. At a final court hearing in New York, Caroline, who's coming home tomorrow, apologised on her parents' behalf.
My mum and dad said that to say sorry to you.
Taiwan says China's started testing missiles on its doorstep. Beijing had been planning the tests to put pressure on the island ahead of Taiwanese elections. China lays claim to the island. Taiwan says it's independent. America's slammed the tests as provocative and reckless. A major rescue operation is underway in the Indian city of Bombay after a 5-storey building collapsed in a commercial area of the city. Police say at least 30 people living there have been killed. Here, the government's admitted it might cut the rights of workers at small firms. It's one option revealed in a leaked letter between 2 top Tories. John Major says there'll be no plans along those lines in a package to be announced on Monday. Stars of TV, stage and screen have been paying tribute to Heidi High star Simon Cadell, who died last night. The 45-year-old had been fighting a 3-year battle with cancer. The stars have been out in force in London's West End for the premiere of the film Restoration to mark 100 years of cinema. Prince Charles attended the gala along with the film's star Robert Downey Jr. Heritage Secretary Virginia Bottomley was also there. She said the movie, shot in England, is a triumph.
It was very good entertainment, it was a good film, and what is so exciting about film in Britain is the diversity, it's the variety, it's the quality. Wonderful studios, technicians, music. We've got such talent in Britain today. My job is to make sure that not only Americans know it, but people around the world know it.
Radio 1 Newsbeat.
That sentence rather disappeared in the sort of stream of saliva, didn't it?
Yeah, should we go back to the other student?
In the headline.
Good, yeah.
But the thing that interests me, I mean, there was a lot of interesting things about it, but they didn't have to have animal copulation, no farmyard friskiness of any kind. They just got an empty egg from one sheep and a couple of chromosomes from another sheep. And this is the neat part, they fuse them together with a spark of electricity. Now, this is just like those old Frankenstein monster movies. They always had the electricity.
Yeah.
So those were completely correct. And then
So the other night when we were in bed and you reached for the transformer off the scale extra
to put on my testicles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
It's old hat, all
That's
this
it,
to me.
it's
I mean,
clowning.
apparently there is a bloke knocking around who's got a bit of a pig in him. Hiya, Mark.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, I'll tighten up that. That'll edit when it goes out.
That will edit nicely, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But the thing is, it says that this is quite a happy coinkydink that this has come along now, because men by the middle of the next century will be infertile if
Really?
you do carry on the way that you
Well, best get cracking now, kid. Bung along tune on.
I'm not sure it's going to take that long, but right. Yes, I will bung a tune on at this point. Lovely record, Dad. It's kind of strange to be playing Vangelis, but the Vangelis with Stina Nordenstam.
Isn't he cool enough for you, Mark?
Pardon? Vangelis?
Yeah.
Well, it's just that he's fat, isn't he? And he sort of wears horrible clothes.
I am out. I was thinking of putting her.
Not weird at all, is it?
Just before you started speaking then, but I didn't.
That would have been.
I've calmed down.
Right, okay, yeah.
I'm going to do this quite calm.
I feel very calm now.
Yeah.
I do.
Basically, we're doing Kojak, and it's the final piece of the story. And it's everything I said before, but they're on the way to the airport to get the ghoulies.
To get what?
The ghoulies, the bad lads.
Right. Oh, right, okay.
All right.
Right. Quality link.
Yeah, no.
I'm calm now,
I'm very...
I didn't practice that, then.
Did you not? Not at all?
Off the top of my head.
Amazing, that.
Car 763 to Central.
This is Central. Go ahead, 763.
This is 763 en route to Kennedy Airport, the Trans-Latin Terminal. Alert their security people and stop one Harry Creeksfield. Act with caution. He's armed and dangerous.
We'll alert Kennedy security.
Car 763K.
Lieutenant, over here.
Any sign of our boy?
He broke through the blockade they set up for him at the security checkpoint.
Hey, there he is, at the boarding gate.
I'll call the others.
No time. He may take a hostage. See if you can get behind him.
Right, Lieutenant.
Hey, Harry!
Who? What? Get out of here, Kojak.
Cut the drama, Harry. You've had enough for one night.
I'm getting out of the country in that plane, Kojak.
Not if I can stop you, Harry.
You won't.
Look, you're only good at point-blank range, Harry. I'm not gonna get that close.
Then I'll take it.
Take who? A hostage? Come on. You scared everyone away with your cap gun.
I'm warning you, Kojak.
Do it peacefully, Harry. You were never a gunman. Why the change? Why did you start the kill? You had a neat racket. Why did you change signals?
Because it was a little racket. A couple of grand here, a few there. Never enough to pack it up and get out of this jungle.
So you went for the big score.
Stay back, Kojak. I got it. I struck it rich. And now you're not going to stop me. You or anyone else.
I suppose not. Any guy who would shoot his own wife.
Ex-wife. And she was a cop.
But you loved her once.
Not anymore.
Give it up, Harry.
I'll kill you too, Kojak. Freeze, Creeksfield.
He's dead.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I had no choice.
You did right, kid. Any guy who shoots his wife, his girlfriend, and his best friend doesn't have much to live for.
No, you see, there's always a moral.
Yeah,
there's always a moral. Any guy who shoots everybody he's ever known doesn't have much to live for.
No.
I think we can all learn something from that.
I'd drink to that. Pass as a can, will you?
Right, okay then. Right, now then, as promised, we're going to have our supermodel mix now, 4 records in a row, during which we will move to another studio at Wythenshawe Hospital Radio.
Stay tuned for the last instalment of Kojak at 2 minutes to 12.
Right, so we'll have a supermodel mix. We'll have...
Superficial, supermodel, do you mean superficial?
Yeah, nice one. That's the Supermodel mix. Those are the Voodoo Queens with Supermodel Superficial. Before that, it was...
Baby,
Another track from the Stearns Earthworks collaboration, Jive Nation, The Indestructible Beat of Soweto, Volume 5, West Nicosia, and that was Majava Java. Before that, it was the Lord High Fixers, the B-side of a single on Dishy Records called Just Let Go. That was called Scatman, and I played it to you, as I say, a few months ago from what is, I'm told, is an extremely rare Australian 7-inch single. So if I live for another 20, 30 years or so, I could sell it for, 15, 20 quid, something like that. Terrific. And we didn't even take the radio because it's such an antiquated model that nobody would buy, I suspect, and there was nothing in the glove compartment except a couple of bulbs, for the car's headlights, and a piece of string, and a couple of cassettes that Teach Yourself German, which I never got very far with, and as I say, it must have been a disappointing event for them. Disappointing for me too, but nevertheless, more so for them. 3 colours.
Are you ready? That's how we do it. Come! That's how we do it. Come! That's how we do it. Come! Peace! Unity! Love! I have a peace! Unity! Love! I have a That's how we do it. Come! That's how we do it. Come! We do it. Come! how we do it. Come!
A moment of loveliness on your favourite radio station, the Men in Black on Area 51 Records, and that's how we do it. And here...
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Is that what you called to tell us?
Yeah.
God touched you in a wonderful way.
My mom got it too.
She got it too? Lift your hand up, honey. Father, thank you for Listatia. Oh, God, and her mom. Lord, thank you that although she's had a tough life, you're her God.